welcome back to the show. Perhaps you've noticed when going out to eat that non-alcoholic cocktails are really starting to grow in popularity. A fun new non-alcoholic pop-up is coming to Seattle's Ballard neighborhood this month, and it's called The Absence of Proof. Here to tell us what it's all about is the founder, Elizabeth Gascoigne. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It means so much.
Well, I know that more and more people are looking for an alternative to drinking that isn't just, oh, I want a soda or something. They want something that's fun, that's celebratory, and that's what you're bringing us today.
Exactly. We want to make a cocktail that's complex and has the same flavors as a regular alcoholic cocktail, just without the alcohol or negative effects.
I'm here for that.
Yes.
I'm here for that. All right, how do we get started?
Okay, perfect. So we're going to make 3 drinks today. The first we're going to do is a rosé pomegranate spritz.
Ooh.
So we start with a glass of ice.
All right.
And then we're going to pour a little bit of cranberry juice in there, just to get it started.
Okay.
Next, we're going to top it with Betty Buzz. This is an awesome, they have so many different flavors. This is grapefruit, so we're going to do a little bit of sparkling grapefruit in there.
And Betty Buzz is designed to be a non-alcoholic mixer?
Yeah, so you can do it with alcohol or without.
Okay.
It's also great by itself. They have a ginger beer that's awesome, and it's actually Blake Lively started the company, which is pretty fun. Yeah.
I like it.
And then we're going to top it with rosé, which I'm actually going to grab from the fridge really fast.
And this is non-alcoholic rosé?
Non-alcoholic rosé. This is one of my favorite brands. It's called Shirley.
And it's sparkling.
Yes, and it might make some noise.
Pop it. Yes, Elizabeth. Woo! I love it.
So then we're going to top it with some of this.
Okay.
And then garnishes is really where you get to have some fun. So I like to do a lemon with this one.
Oh, all right.
So let's throw that in there.
Just pop it right on.
There you go.
How pretty is that?
And there it is, just to kick us off.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, cheers. Let me try this.
Yes.
That is so delicious.
It's great for summer. It's one of my favorites.
It is great for summer, and it really tastes like I'm drinking rosé.
Good. I love to hear it.
And you know what? I like the taste of rosé, but I never like how it makes me feel.
Yeah. No,
So
wine in particular, the sugar content too high.
This is great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
This is
amazing.
delicious.
Now we're going to try Cosmo. So we're going to start with Mingle mocktails. This actually is great by itself, but I like to add a little bit of a kick by putting in non-alcoholic gin.
Oh.
So we're using Naked Lady, which is a great brand of completely non-alcoholic gin. So again, tastes like gin, feels like gin, but there's no alcohol.
Okay.
So we're going to throw that in the glass. I like to make it a little bit more of a kick with a little bit of lemon juice as well. Anytime you add citrus,
It brightens it up.
it brightens it, adds a little bit of the bitterness that you may be missing without alcohol.
Right.
And then we top it with some Mingle mocktails.
And Mingle mocktails, so is it, what is it kind of supposed to be?
So
Like a seltzer or
it's a canned mocktail just by itself, but then you can also use it as a mixer, which is great.
Oh.
Yes.
So if you're lazy, you drink from the can. If you're feeling frisky,
Exactly.
you mingle it with other things.
Yeah, and so then we can just throw some grapefruit on there, make it really nice and fruity.
How pretty.
There you go. Let's give that one a try.
Okay, okay, here we go. Watch out, grapefruit, here I'm coming. Oh, that's delicious.
Do you taste some of the non-alcoholic bite?
The gin, yes.
gin.
And right at the end, you can totally get that.
Exactly, yep.
Oh, that's really good. I like that one. I
Wonderful.
can't decide. I love them all, but this one I think is my favorite so far.
So are you more of a sweet cocktail person or a savory cocktail person generally?
I don't love a savory cocktail.
Okay.
But I will drink it occasionally.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
All right.
So this is one of my favorite brands. It's called Pathfinder. They're actually local, Pacific Northwest based, which we love. And they're more of a dark spirit. So it's going to have more of that alcohol flavor. These are for my whiskey drinkers, people like that. So we're going to start by just putting about 2 ounces of that in a glass.
Okay. Can I smell that real quick?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, it smells very oaky and ooh, that's good.
Yeah. And then we're going to have some lemon juice as well, always a little bit of citrus. And then this one we're just going to top with some seltzer water. So I really like Q Spectacular Tonic Water. It's great.
Why that one specifically?
I just think it's a great base that you can do with anything.
Okay.
There's a lot of great
Not too
brands.
sweet,
Not too sweet, just very basic because the spirit is very flavorful on its own, so you don't want to take away from that.
It smells flavorful.
Yes. So we'll top it with that.
And a lot of times these non-alcoholic spirits can also have like good herbal benefits to them, right? Like
Yeah.
they're very, they've got that soothing smell.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm excited. Now, do we?
And then this one we can have some fun and add some cherries on it just for a little bit of sweetness.
Okay.
And it's also just really pretty, which I love.
Look how pretty that is with the gradient of colors. Should I spin this?
Yeah, let's spin it.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. I do love a spinny spin.
Yes.
I do. Spin it. All right.
Killing it.
As I try this, I want to ask you about zero proof drinks and how you've seen them growing in popularity.
Yeah, so I stopped drinking myself about a year ago, and that's when I really started getting interested, mostly for selfish reasons. I wanted to have good drinks. And so we started throwing non-alcoholic parties in New York City, just seeing who would show up, and they just kept getting bigger and bigger. So that's why we decided to take them to Seattle. But over the last couple of years, I think with COVID in particular, we've really seen an uptick in interest in non-alcoholic and zero-proof spirits, wines, beers.
It's so important. I think so many people during the pandemic, when we were all so depressed, we really depended and leaned on alcohol. And I think people went, whoa, this is not what I intended. So it is great. By the way, you said savory. I was expecting something like a Bloody Mary. This is almost like a sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
This is really delicious.
Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. And they're local, which we love. Go Seattle. And
when you take a sip and you get the maraschino cherry like smell, this is all of this is so good. Tell us more about Absence of Proof.
Yeah, so we are a non-alcoholic event curation company, but we also have an online e-commerce store, which I love. We kept getting a lot of requests from people in other states besides New York, and they're like, bring it here. I'm only one person, so we have a little bit of a slow ride for that. So we have a online presence as well, where you can order all of this stuff. But yeah, Absence of Proof is an events-based company. So we're doing our Seattle launch in a couple weeks, which I'm so excited for.
I'm so excited for you. That's such good news. Good for you.
Thank you. It's going to be really fun. So non-alcoholic parties are coming to the Northwest.
I love it, especially when you don't know where to start. And it may seem so boring to go non-alcoholic, but let me tell you, my friend here, she has got it. This, by the way, I thought that the grapefruit was my favorite. The one I didn't think I would love ended up being my favorite. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Course. Thank you for having me.
Of course, and just a reminder, Absence of Proof Seattle launch party is happening on Friday, April 14th at Cathedral in Ballard. Head to their website for ticket details.
See you there.
See you there, and cheers, my friends, and thank you so much for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content. You can always send us an email and share your thoughts, but most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.